Hi, my name is Muhammad Safwan bin Ahmad and my number matrix is A22A0388. We are from group 15. We have the 6-member group. The first one, myself, Muhammad Safwan, followed by Tuan Muhammad Firdaus, Ahmad Badrul, Ashraf, Muhammad Tafizan, and the last, Ahmad Adam. Our group assignment is got SETC, and it is life insurance judged by H group and BMI group.
Hi, good evening to everyone. My name is Rahman Bazli. My meeting number is A228066. We from group 15 to be present about the set C is title of life insurance charged by H group and BMI group. So today I will remove the data description. Data description is that's given is 1339 data, and I will be choose from 315 data, only 315 data to the from the SPSS to my research. Okay. So I will be secondary data make our data set. Secondary data refer to information data that literally utilized and different reason that study interview goal. Secondly, data can save that your be spend getting data to element school data. So that is on I get is two variable data. This is qualitative and quantitative. I just choose the HMBMI set for our task. And dataset variable from multiple field of view. There are 9 class in the age field with 5 interval class. Alright, this is sample data random of 315 data from SPSS, covered by group by age. And this is sample data from BMI from SPSS. I choose 315 only. Okay, next I will remove the sampling data and record categorical data. Sampling is a process of setting a set of people or object for study so that represent a sample of the target population. A sample must include every characteristic of population it's represent. There three factor influence sample representative, which are sample size, sample technique, and participant response. Alright, while category data is information that be categorized. Our group evaluate the life insurance premium dataset utilizing normally data relates to sex, location, children, and smoker. The result in data refer category 2 from data use bill classification were nominal data and ordinal data. Alright, this is category data. It's male and female. I got 172 female and 178 male. Okay, while the next sample is smoker. Yes for smoker 77, while no to smoker is a bigger than that, is 273. Alright, my Y region is Northeast. I got 83. Northwest I got 86. So East I get 99, and so West I get 82. Okay, that's all from me. Next I will move the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Tuan Muhammad Firdaus bin Tuan Asmadi. My metric number A22A0500. Today I would like to present about numerical descriptive measure. For 3.1, measure of central tendencies, a single number that symbolizes the center of a distribution is called a measure of central tendency. For both group and ungrouped data, the three most widely used metrics of the tendency are mean, median, and mode. This is the group data for the age. Okay, for the mean, a dataset mean is calculated by dividing the total value of all the observation by the total number of observation. Conversely, the mean usually referred to as the arithmetic mean is the average of a set of data formula x equal in bracket f(x) times n, where x equal midpoint of a class, f equal frequency of a class, n equal f in bracket number of entries in sample. The solution f(x) equal 13,875, n equal 350, and x equal 39.64. The mean age is about 39.64 years old. Okay, for the median is defined as the value that lies in the middle of the data when the data set is ordered or has been rearranged. The formula median equal Lm plus N2 minus Fm minus 1 FMC, where Lm equal lower class boundary of the median class, Fn equal frequency of the median class, total Fm minus 1 equal cumulative frequency before median class, C equal class width. For the answer, Lm plus in bracket n per 2 minus total Fm minus 1 per Fm times C equal 38.95. About 50% of the sample is less than 38.95 years old, and the other 50% is more than 38.95 years old. Okay, for the mode is mean the data entry that occurs with the greatest frequency. Formula Lm plus in bracket change 1 per change 1 plus change 2 times C, where Lm equal lowest class boundary of the model class, change 1 equal the difference between the frequency of model class and the frequency of the class before the model class. Change 2 equal the difference between the frequency of model class and the frequency of the class after model class. C equal model width. The answer, mode equal 17.5 plus 60 per 60 plus 28 times 5 equal 20.91. The highest age of life insurance charge is 20.91.
Hello doctor, my name is Ahmad Al-Aban, again, and my meeting number is 8228011. Today I will present about measures of position. Position measurements provide a range which is a given proportion of the data falls. The job has multiple metrics, including static scores, percentiles, and quartile. To achieve this, split the data to 4 equal parts. 4% of the data is in first quartile, 50% of the data is in second quartile, 75% data is third quartile. Okay. The interquartile range shows of the difference between the first and third quartile. Q1, okay, first quartiles formula Q1 equals to n plus 1 over 4. For the third quartile, the formula is Q3 equals to I bracket n plus 1 equals to bracket over 4. Okay. Quartile equals to Q1 equals to Q1 plus from bracket n over 4 minus f over fq1 close the bracket, subtract by c. Okay, the total amount is 21.7969. Okay, for the quartile, Q3 equals to L50 plus open bracket 3n over 4 minus f over FQ3, close the bracket, subtract with C. Okay, the amount is 47.8125. Quartile equals to Q1 equals to Q1 plus open bracket N over 4 minus F over FQ1. Close the bracket, subtract by C. Okay, the total amount is 21.7969. Okay, for the quartile, Q3 equals to F50 plus open bracket 3n over 4 minus F over FQ3, close the bracket, subtract with C. Okay, the amount is 47.8125. Variance formula that I use for this question is S to the power of 2 equals to 1 over n minus 1, open bracket, sum fx power of 2 minus sum open bracket fx close the bracket the power of 2 over n close the bracket. Okay, and the amount of variance is 207.2543. Measures of variation. A measure of tendency is some parameters that attempt to describe the amount of variation between random variables. The parameters that used commonly to quantify the amount of the variation in a set of random variables are: okay, first range, second variance, and third standard deviation. Okay, the range, the formula of range is maximum data entry minus minimum data entry. That equals to 64 minus 18 and equal to 46. Therefore, the range of random variable of age is 46 years old. For the standard deviation, formula is S equal to open bracket S to the power of 2 plus the bracket and the power of 1 over 2 the power of 1 over 2. The solution is S equals to open bracket S to the power of 2 plus the bracket power 1 over 2. Okay, the amount is S equals to variance of standard deviation equals to 14.3960. Okay, the formula of the standard deviation is S equals to open bracket S to the power of 2 close the bracket and power of 1 over 2. The solution is S equals to open bracket 207.253503 close the bracket and power of 1 over 2. Okay, the amount of standard deviation is 14.3960. Therefore, the sample standard deviation for the age of life insurance charge is 14.3962.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Ashraf bin Adib. My metric number is 2280389. So now I will continue to the next part, 4.0, which is graphical representation. The term graphical representation describes the process of simply and effectively visualizing dataset through the use of chart using graphic software. There are two types of graphical that we use, which is OGIF and pie chart. There are two types of graphical that we use, which is OGIF and pie chart. From the OGIF, the graph begins at 17.5, where the cumulative frequency is 0, and finish at 97.5, when the cumulative frequency is 350, as can be seen from the OGIF. Next is pie chart. The pie chart we show 178 out of 350 individuals are male. Show that men are larger than women. This means that on average, 51% of people who identify as male take out fewer insurance policies than male, or 1733. So that's all from me. Thank you. Now we continue the statistical analysis using SPSS. About numerical descriptive measure, we look the two of this table. The first one about calculate by manually, and the second is calculated by SPSS. We look the mean using SPSS for the age group is 39.44, while the mean by manually calculating is 39.64, which is difference from 0.20. The answer for median by using the SPSS is 14 and using manually is 38.95, which a difference of 1.05. Next, we look of the mode. The that we get by using SPSS is 19 and using manually is 20.91 with a difference of 1.91. We look for the BMI group. We don't try the manually method and only use SPSS to create a table of numerical descriptive measure. We look for the BMI group. The answer of mean. We get 30.6613. Meanwhile, the median is 13.0675. The next, the mode is 26.6, and the standard deviation is 5.70285. Okay. Lastly, the answer of percentile for quarter 1 by using SPSS is 26.0300, and for quarter 3 is 34.800. Next, we look the graph about OGIF or cumulative frequency by SPSS. From the above graph, we can see that the x-axis represents the upper boundaries and the y-axis represents the cumulative frequency of the age group. The first point must be at 17.5 upper boundaries with a cumulative frequency of 0. The last point must be at 67.5 upper boundaries with a cumulative frequency of 315. Next is hypothesis testing. Perform hypothesis testing show the detail in 5 main steps. For example, for a variable of interest, we can compare the difference or in means between various categories under a field using the t-test and the ANOVA. We look the variables BMI, one example t-test. We look the two tables, one sample statistic and one sample test. Okay, next, we continue the 5 main steps. Step 1 is null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. Step 2, the level of significance, we get 0.05. Step 3, compute test statistic, we get 2.16514. And step 4, decision rule, we get critical value is 1.967. We reject the null hypothesis since the computed t-value is higher than the critical t-value. This indicates that there is enough data to conclude that the sample's mean differs significantly from the population mean that has been hypothesized. The last step is making a decision. We reject the null hypothesis because the critical t-test is less than the value of test in SPSS. Okay, next we look the ANOVA. We look the table BMI by SPSS. We look if the alpha level, it is signification level, is set at 0.05 and the p-value obtained from the ANOVA analysis is 0.853. It means that the p-value is greater than the alpha level. Therefore, the result would be considered not statistically significant. If the alpha level signification level is set at 0.10 and the p-value obtained from the ANOVA analysis is 0.853, it means that the p-value is lower than the alpha level. Therefore, the result would be considered statistically significant. Next, we continue correlation analysis. Correlation analysis is a statistical technique used to determine how two variables are related. In statistics, in the word correlation refers to the relationship between two variables. A relationship exists when change in one variable accompanied by consistent and predictable change in the other variables. For instance, we wish to quantify this relationship, measure its strength, development, and equation for prediction score, and ultimately draw a testable conclusion about the population. We have combined BMI and H to the scatter plot graph. We look this graph, scatter plot of H by BMI. And second, we look correlation. The correlation between H and BMI 0.132. This correlation coefficient indicates a very weak positive correlation between the two variables. This means that there is a slight tendency for the value in H to increase as the value in BMI increase, but the relationship is very weak. The correlation is close to zero, suggesting that there is no strong linear relationship between the two variables.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Afizan Nafif, and my matrix number is A2280768. Next is 5.4 confidence interval. This is the case processing summary with limited to first 350 cases, and this is the descriptive. Next, 5.5 prediction modeling. For the first page is about descriptive statistic. Second page is about a variable entered or removed, which are A, the dependence variable charge, and B, all request variable entered. And the third picture is about the correlation, which is the significance p-value for each correlation coefficient is under 0.001. Next is model summary. The standard error of the estimate is 11,788.6.93243, representing the average distance between the observed value and the predict values. For ANOVA, the regression model analysis of variance ANOVA indicates that the regression is statistically significant with an F value of 25.74 and P value of under 0.001. The regression model explains a significant portion of the total variation in the dependent variable charge. For the last part of 5.5 is coefficient. The equation is y equal b0 plus b1 x1 plus b2 x2. The equation is charge negative 7,888.445 plus 384.362 plus 255.740. Thus, for every unit increase in BMI group, the charge of life insurance will increase 384.362, while the age group of purchase life insurance 44.174. Similarly, for every unit increase in the age group, the charge of life insurance will increase 255.740, and the BMI group of the purchase life insurance is 111.592. For the conclusion, first, emphasize understanding connected observation and interpreting categorical data. Next, employ statistical tools for insightful conclusion. Next, utilize graphical representation for enhanced comprehensions. Next, conclude with regression analysis revealing significant relationship between age, BMI, and life insurance charge. Overall, provide actionable insight for decision making in context of life insurance charge. Thank you.
That's all from our group. Thank you.